Welcome to an overview of TRIRIGA Capital Projects. In this presentation, we'll have a look at the master data that's kept around capital projects to help you manage them effectively. This is an example of the out-of-the-box TRIRIGA Capital Projects Project Manager portal. We are at what is called a company data level. TRIRIGA allows you to log in and see all the projects that you are a part of, but then also drill in to the project level to see all of the data behind an individual project. In order to see detailed data about a specific project, we can change to what's called a project context. We can either click the project button, which will take us to the last project we visited, or we can use the selector to bring up a list of projects that I am associated with. You'll notice that the project landing page changed. We have different graphs, different reports available. We have different sets of information that are specific to this project and not all of them. See who our project team is. We have a tab for budgets, so I can go in and drill into the original budget, any changes, transfers, forecast, our cost code hierarchy. We can see the schedule. We can see any contract information. And from contracts, as you see, we now have related links to go into bids, RFQs, proposals, clarifications, etc. Any other kind of contracts that may be associated with the project, any invoices that are being processed. We have a design landing page. Under design, there's a lot of different components, whether we're doing design packages, tracking drawings, specifications. As you can see, there's a tremendous amount of functionality that exists under each of these sections. Our progress reporting as the project is in flight. Our progress reporting includes RFIs, closeout reports, contract reports, etc. So you can see many different levels of data. And finally, our project closeout. TRIRIGA Projects maintains a lot of information on its master data form. For instance, the General tab has just mostly general information about the project itself. Then you have the Scope tab. In the Scope tab, we can enter a lot of information that is free form. This, for instance, is a blob field where we can put an unlimited amount of information. We have other sections. We have the Schedule tab. The Schedule tab has all of our project tasks, our assumptions. We also can open up a Gantt chart view. We have a Project Budget tab, and this is an extremely informative tab. This summary section combines all of our budget information with all of our contract commitment information, our actual spend, and then our forecast numbers. In the sections below, we have the ability to see anything that's coming from project or program funding and all transactions related to the budget. The Procurement tab combines information around our proposals, requisitions, any kind of contract and purchase orders, or billing information. The Cash Flow tab does a cash flow projection based on information that has been provided. On our Contacts tab, we see key contacts or people that are associated with the project. They may be internal and they may be external. And another highly informative tab is the Closeout tab. This shows us all of our contracts that are associated with the project, any change orders, all invoices. We can look at tasks a variety of ways. We have our NTCs, We have permits, safety notices, all in one place. And then TRIRIGA has one thing that's very helpful, which is security. In our security model of TRIRIGA, users have rights to access certain types of functionality. But with TRIRIGA projects, I can further narrow that down to something that's project specific. So if I have a confidential project, for instance, I can actually take even the groups out and only have certain individual users be allowed to see it. And finally, as with other TRIRIGA functionality, you have approval workflows that can be attached to a project so that any change to the project information is subject to review and approval. This concludes our quick overview of TRIRIGA projects.